Okay, so let's do a little reading and talk about how to put the cards together a little bit. So I am using, let me put that where you can see it, the Barbara Moore Layouts and Techniques to Empower Your Readings. This I got on Amazon. So there you have it. And one of the spreads I'm doing is this, and specifically this piece of it. So, because there's a lot of variations you can use with a 5-card spread like this. So the first one is the general overview of the situation. This is the experience or what will happen. And this is the outcome. So I am doing a relationship or a relationship reading, and this is about a person who's asking about someone who has been in their life. So they're not seeing them right now, but they want to know what's happening and what's going on. So when I look at this, this is the overview, or, well, let's see. Now I got to look at it again. The general overview of the situation, and it's 6 of Pentacles. So that tells me that the situation is a positive situation, right? The 6 of Pentacles is sharing, someone giving to somebody. I would have to ask, like, who's giving, because I don't know, I just see that and go, okay, you know, the relationship is a good relationship. It's got a give and take to it, it feels like, or is someone giving more than the other? This person is taking and maybe not giving, so that's just something to look at as we read. This is the overview, or where the relationship is headed, and I must say it's kind of a nice feel, this piece of it. You've got, you know, your 9 of Cups, Queen of Cups, 4 of Swords, so there's definitely emotion involved. You know, there's this really big desire to bring love or caring. So this is what I feel like the situation is about, you know, really wanting to put my, you know, heart and soul into a relationship. But there's healing that needs to be done, and that's where it's at, like right now. That's where I feel like it's at. Like there's this desire to fill the heart of the querent, but there's healing that needs to be done, and that's how I see these 3 together. When I look at these 3 together, the center card, really, I gravitated towards that. It's completely different color than this and this beside it. I feel like there is definitely love and caring there. I feel like it's really a nice little evolution. However, there is healing. So what's the healing about? And you know, the outcome of this relationship is the 4 of Cups. So when we're looking at this all in all, the 4 of Cups is about, you know, kind of not appreciating what you have. You know, you're being given something and you don't see it. So what does that mean in response to this specific relationship? Is the querent going, you know, you're not seeing what else is around you. This relationship needs to heal, or, you know, this is something that you really desire and you really want to, you know, get your heart, you know, in order and care, but there's healing that needs to be done. And Four of Cups is kind of a healing card too. When we don't see what is given to us, then, you know, what does that mean exactly? Is she just pondering? She looks very bored. Why is she bored? Is that why she is asking about this person? Is she just not in a happy place in general, not seeing what she has in general, and then, you know, focusing on this relationship? Now, I will say, I know that this relationship comes and goes. It's that kind of thing that is there sometimes and not sometimes. So it's not a solid, you know, committed relationship. So in asking about it, you know, this tells me that the querent might not be, you know, appreciating that, and that's what it is. So this is the outcome. So when I look at it as the outcome, there's going to be something offered to the querent, and she's going to, or he, I'm going to say she because I know it's a she, you know, is she's going to be offered something and it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be what she wants. Or she doesn't think she wants it. She thinks she wants this over here, and when she's offered this, she's not paying attention. Now, right away, I will tell you, like, the way I read and I see this, I say, okay, you know, here's a solid thing. You got a good relationship with this person. The situation is a good relationship. However, you're probably giving more. And then, you know, this is something that you really desire. You want love in your life, but you're healing right now. And the relationship probably is healing. If we're talking about the relationship, that means that the relationship is on a mend too. And then we have the Four of Cups, which tells me overall, maybe there's something else coming in that you're not seeing, or maybe you're not seeing another piece of the relationship. So because I don't like to leave a reading, and I'm grabbing more cards, I don't like to leave a reading kind of open, you know, like it's just saying you don't appreciate it. So I'm going to ask for clarification on this Four of Cups. So what is the querent missing? Is the querent missing somebody else? Is the querent missing, what's the querent missing here? What's she not what's that cup? I want to know what this cup is. Tell me what this cup is, please. And I always ask, please. Oh, it's a conflict. Okay, so let me pull these cards up. She's missing something new. She's conflicted about, you know, learning something new, and then, which will bring recognition. So she's actually, it's a conflict, it's a conflicted area, because there is still healing to be done, and she's not seeing the healing that's being done, and that will bring recognition. But take a look at what you're conflicted about and understand. Now, I'm saying this is healing as well, because Eight of Pentacles is about learning. We are not in a work spread, so I'm going to say that this is part of the healing, and because this is there. If this wasn't there, I might not think that as a healing card, but because it is, we're learning how to heal. We're focusing on growing and learning new things, and let's learn new things so that we can recognize what it is that we need to see. So I would say that this relationship is in a healing type area right now. I would warn the querent about not paying attention what is there. She's got good things, but there's a conflict because of this healing, because of the what's going to really happen here, and what should she work on. And she's not looking at that, and she's not looking too at and recognizing herself as a whole without this person, right? So I hope you kind of understand that. And when I see like this is her heart's desire, you know, Nine of Cups is about desire, so this relationship is really important to her. And that's why she's probably not focused here, because she wants that. But then we have to ask, why is that so important? I really want to dig in when I'm talking with my querent. I want to know, like, okay, why can't we see this cup? What's really blocking that? And then probably what I would do, because this is the Four of Cups here, and not like this stupendous, really good, you know, outcome card, I would, you know, want to do another reading. I have a reading that's called, you know, a blockbuster reading. Basically, is, you know, where are all my blockages, and let's break those blockages, because this is, to me, feels like a blockage, especially having that as a Five of Wands as one of the clarifiers. It's a conflict. The conflict of she's not noticing that there's a conflict. Now, you know, honestly, I would say the more I think about this, see, just keep going. The conflict could be about recognizing that the partner, this person she wants to have or asking about the relationship, he could be learning something new, and she's not recognizing that piece of it. Or that he's recognizing his, you know, he is recognizing her, but she doesn't see it because it's a conflicted area for her. And maybe conflicted because maybe, and I don't know that well enough, that it's more of a friendship now than a relationship. So, boy, that was a jumbled stuff, but I'm not really here to read the cards. I want to give you ideas, and how does that all make you feel? what do you see when you look at this as the situation itself? The more I read, the more I felt like this was one way, giving and someone receiving. I feel like there's a good energy there. It's just at this point there's more, you're putting all your eggs in one basket. But you're putting your eggs in your one basket because it's your heart's desire. It's what you really want. This queen really stands out to me as far as being, wanting that love, wanting that relationship, wanting to care, but knowing too that there's healing that needs to be done. So when you look at them, and let's take away the clarifiers, when you're looking at them at all together, is there any patterns? Do you see any patterns? I do see 2 4s, which, 4s are like after the 3s are all like mini completions in each suit. So the 4 follows the mini completion. So this says there's no more sadness, right? This follows the 3 of Swords. This follows the 3 of Cups, which is a lot of joy. But now there was joy, but now we want the joy, but we're not seeing what else we have out there. And that's important in a relationship reading. What else is out there? Is there someone else? Is there something else that will fill your heart's desire? And if you look down here, I do like the color scheme. It's kind of a green blue, a really blue, and then it kind of is a mix, and if you look at the 2 different sides, she's not seeing this color side. See how this is a different color over here? That's kind of interesting. I just noticed that. But this kind of color matches the dress. So I'm wondering too, if you would pay attention to this cup, you're going to get your heart's desire, because look at the color. Okay, that's cool. I just noticed that. And that's another important, see, I'm learning as I'm teaching too, or explaining, that color match tells me that this is on this side. This is what she's missing. She's not seeing what her true heart's desire is. And what is it? And if she doesn't pay attention, will she miss it? Again, it looks like really what she wants is recognition, right? In healing and learning things that are new. So anyway, this is a mini spread. This is how you read it. Again, these are tarot spreads by Barbara Moore. This can be found on YouTube, or on Amazon. I ordered this on Amazon, and this is the Lightseer Tarot I'm using for these explanations. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks.